to Thursdays are the best days podcast. Episode 3, 2, 2, 3,
That's
2,
better.
2, 3, 2, 3, 9?
Yeah.
3, 9. 2, 3, 9. Not a fun number. 2,
Nah.
2, 4, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6 is the next fun number?
That's probably a fun one.
That is a fun number. We're 7 weeks away.
Sure are.
Happy best day of the year. It is the winter solstice, which means
Oh shit! Look at that.
starting
It is.
tomorrow, we get a little bit more daylight than we have today.
And also, Merry Christmas.
Yeah. But really, it's the winter solstice day.
I mean, that's a turning point.
Favorite day of the year. That's a turning point that ends the dark times.
It's the start of the end.
I just mentally convinced myself it's the end. Because, like, there's between daylight savings and now, that's just, like, the deep dark times. Just that month where it only gets worse. Nothing ever gets better. It only gets worse. But now every day I look at the sun, I'm like, oh, I got another minute of you. All the way up to June.
Yep.
Yeah, that was today. Cool, weird structures around the world display weird things on today.
Really?
But
I didn't know there was a lot of that.
There's like that pyramid thing that does a snake. There's like some veteran memorial statue that like lines up twice a year, I think. There's some like, I just read it on Reddit. There's like this temple that like gets like 17 seconds or 70 seconds of sunlight one time a year, something like that. Reddit, sunlight and cave, winter, soul, death. 10 hours ago, copy, paste, podcast text, paste. There, today I learned that every winter solstice on December 21st, the inner chamber of the new Grange, an Irish structure that predates Stonehenge, is illuminated for 17 minutes by the rising sun. Imagine, only 17 minutes of sunlight a year.
Got to run through that thing.
Basically. Yeah.
Huh.
So like weird sun fun one.
Yeah.
That's all I don't know. It's technically winter now. That's why it can go cold again. We got big storm coming.
It's a weird one.
Bro, I've been watching so much about this storm. It's so interesting. You know what else? You know why it's interesting?
Are you getting snow or rain?
We're getting fuck all, Bruno.
I'm getting like shit tons of rain.
Well, yeah, yes. But like I don't count that as like, it's just rain.
Yeah.
I'm convinced we live in a state that was so perfectly positioned. We get weather, but like based on everything around us, we miss out on all weather, like all big weather.
Yeah, we don't get the heavy like I am directly on a line. I think you're on the same line. But like we're on this line that's like, hey, this either could have been a foot of snow or rain. And you're on the rain side.
We're too west to be the east for like the nor'easters.
I think they
east.
only hit me when they're real big.
Yeah, we're too east to be part of the west, to be part of like this whole, oh yeah, this is coming across the west. We're too south to get anything like that, like sweeps up against the north, like the New York Buffalo, like when they like skim up there.
Yeah.
But then we're too north for like when those like random storms come that like fuck the south up. We're like, oh,
Yeah.
that's missing. Like,
I think we're in like prime territory to be like, I have all 4 seasons. Is the
yeah,
other
but
thing.
it's like
Like
we
we
don't
have
get.
a winter, but it's not like this huge, long, overdrawn out thing.
We're just. I. It's
We're
quite.
just here. We're out here.
It's. I mean, I get it. It's nice. I'm sure like people love it, but like we're just in the perfect position just to like always be on the
Yep.
right around here it's fun and not fun, and you're always on the not like I don't
Yeah.
know. Like I'm
I don't
watching
know
this
what
whole
exactly
thing.
is gonna happen. I'm gonna get an inch and a half of rain like tomorrow,
Hmm.
and then Friday it goes from the high at midnight, which is like 54 degrees, to the low at midnight at 11. And
So
that's just what it's going to be.
why is this so bright? Um. Uh. So you want to know what's actually happening?
What's happening?
So off our off our majestic coast of not having a coast because we're not on the coast. Um. The uh. There's a lot of moisture in the Atlantic Ocean.
Ah, yeah. Well, it's wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple drops of water out there. So in shocking terms, a storm's coming up the coast and skimming us, and we're like on the edge of that skim. And
Okay.
then from like Wanland, there's a lot
Yeah.
of cold air
Also known
that
as
somehow came.
Chirac or
Yeah,
Chicago, for those of you who
Chirac.
don't
So
understand that one.
apparently, Serbia like air delivered some cold air because this is apparently where this air is coming from is Serbia.
Oh,
Eh, Yeah,
okay.
yeah, fun. I don't know. So that's coming in from Serbs, and it's like dipping down to like Tickle, Texas, and then like kind of whip up to us, and they're gonna meet because you need moisture and you need cold to get snow and blizzards.
Yeah.
Um, but like this low system is gonna provide enough cushion that like the cold air is gonna they're gonna like clash, and then they're gonna send each other north, and then they're gonna make snow up north, and then like the cold air is gonna be like, oh hey, I'm gonna whip it back, kind of like I don't think of Hoonigan, like
Yeah.
he,
They pull
the backhand's gonna
the
whip
reverse
around and
entry.
like
Yep.
yeah, they're gonna smack us with cold air, but we have then just sent all the moisture up, so we get no snow.
Yep.
So again, like we somehow get fucked. We get a bunch of rain because the system prevents us from getting like cold and snow, but then like we get fucked because it's just the cold just comes anyway. But then we got
I'm
no
just
weather. We got
I'm
cold.
worried that it's going to turn into a shit ton of ice.
I mean, it will,
Yeah. That's why I'm
but
worried.
like I don't know. Maybe the rain will go away.
I don't think that much rain is just going to go away.
It might. I don't know. Um, yeah. There's a get on the Ubes. Get on the UB.
On
UT.
the
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 LMNOP.
what the fuck are you saying to me?
YouTube.
Okay, I'm there. Kind of. There we are.
Type in
We're here.
Ryan Hall, y'all. I don't know if you've ever seen this guy.
Nope. Have not.
He's like if you're looking for a good like weather YouTuber,
Huh. Did not know this guy.
I mean, oh, that's falling. Oh, whatever. He's I would say like big channel, but like He doesn't have a million subscribers, and nowadays it's not like any sort of thing.
Yeah.
But he's a guy.
Yeah. He is a guy.
He gets definitely more views than his subscriber base has, but he doesn't like up. Not he doesn't upload not regularly, but it's not like he does like a daily weather blog.
It's like one or two a week, looks like.
Yeah, if there's like a thing he'll report on, he'll milk a storm. Don't get me wrong.
Sure. Oh, I'm sure.
He's like live streaming right now, or he was like
Yeah.
don't like maybe he has more lives that I just don't notice, but like his like upload count is like low. I've like always looked for like a good daily like weather guy because I'm always it's one of those subjects that I'm always been interested in, and like I think I would have convinced myself I wanted to go to school for. But then when I realized how much math is involved and like you have to take like high level stats and stuff, I would have just been like, well, this isn't for me. But yeah. Um yeah, that's your weather. So maybe Christmas. Christmas coming. You have any, I mean, I'm guessing your plans keep you close enough that you don't have to worry about travel.
Yeah, I'm like, I gotta drive like 5 miles.
So
Yeah. I
does
mean,
your mom
ice
live that far
sucks,
away from
but
you? I have no idea how far you'd have to drive to get to her house.
um, my mom. Let me get some maps going.
I don't think I've ever heard you say, "Oh, I have to go this far away to like." I don't know if I've ever like. I don't know if I've ever remember you like noting to
Um,
me.
it's 5.7 miles.
Okay,
It's like
I
just
guess
down the road.
I guess I'm not surprised. I guess out of everything, I'm not surprised she's that close, but I'm surprised she's that close.
So right now she's living with my grandmother to help out around the house. Um, but even when she wasn't, she was 7 miles. You know, like
Yeah,
just
it's just
past that.
it's not the area of the country where I think living close is like weird. I don't know.
Yeah. And I mean, some
Seven.
people would probably not even consider this close, but like out here, that's close.
That's what I mean. Like in that type of area, 7 miles is like basically your next door neighbor.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm be like, oh, she lives right next door.
Yeah.
But that's
I
why.
mean, then you go to the scenario of my other grandmother who does live right next door. She's right
No,
there.
that's like that is to my like that's like same property in my mind. Like
I mean, it basically is.
yeah, I'm like, well, you just live together, just in a different building.
Yeah.
It's like in between.
Like
It's like the difference between you being in your house or in your
it's the
pole barn.
diff.
Like
It. I was gonna make that same reference. It basically is.
it's like, oh
My
wow.
shed's a little closer.
It's like, do I consider Bruno home when he's in his other building? Like, yeah. Like that's just
I mean, there's like a nice path that goes between us too.
yeah.
It's nice.
I'm not. You're not wrong. That's just how I. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah.
Might have to break
Okay.
out the salt.
I should buy salt.
I think I got like 80 pounds in the shed, something like that.
So, I mean, what?
It's like 2 bags of salt.
Okay, it's not like a brick of salt. You didn't like go to the goddamn. You didn't buy it from like the salt mine guy, and you just have like this
Nah,
big
that
ass
would have
brick
just
of
been like I would have got a bucket then.
a salt lick. Oh, I bought a big ass salt lick. I have to like chunk it up anytime I want it, Nick. I know a
No,
guy. I know a guy.
I could probably
I
get
get
a
it by the
salt guy
brick.
though.
I know. I
I
get it by the
see. I know where I could get salt licks like that though. That's
Nick.
that's my
You don't.
corn guy.
You don't have a salt guy? I get it by the pallet, bro. I'll be like, oh yeah, well I'm so shocked, Bruno. You
Ooh,
get your
that's a good
fucking
idea.
salt by the pound.
I like that.
This is what I expect from you nowadays. You tell me you have a guy. You tell me to buy it in an absurd quantity, and it like be coming in an absurd way. It's all.
I got a new guy today.
What do you get?
Got a pickle guy.
Oh yeah,
I,
I'm not
I,
saying
I
your pickles sucked, but everything I
no,
heard about
they
your pickles is
sucked.
they sucked.
They sucked. I traded sauerkraut for pickles. So
Do you get secrets about the pickle? Did the pickle man teach you how to pickle, or do you have to like come back
not
to the
yet.
pickle?
No, I didn't get the lesson yet. No,
Why did yours
but
suck?
he's also like right there.
Oh, okay.
It's a neighbor that I've known for a long time. Like
Why did your
met
pickles
through
suck?
different. They were salty as shit. I don't know. They sucked,
Hmm.
and they
Now,
were mush too.
now, did you when when constructing the pickle brine?
Yeah.
Did you My first thought is is like you attacked it as if you were making beef jerky, and I know how much you season for beef jerky. Like, do we over
No,
season?
I went online and tried to find a pickle recipe. Okay,
Okay.
I found said recipe, and it's like, hey, these are yada yada dill fermented pickles or whatever. I don't know. And I followed the recipe for how many pickles I was making. I was making like 13 pickles.
Mhm.
Put them in the crock with all the shit and did it. And I even bought the fancy pickling salt. But whatever that equated to was like 10 times too much salt.
Okay.
So I don't know what went wrong.
I was
It could
just
have been the
worried.
pickles.
Okay, maybe.
Like they were cucumbers that I grew. So I
Yeah,
don't know if I didn't have the right type of cucumber.
could be.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why my pickles sucked.
I was just worried at first. We took the
My
typical.
my my pickle guy is also a steak sauce guy apparently because
Really.
he gave me a bottle of sauce he made that was ghost pepper steak sauce. He also claimed it wasn't that hot.
Okay.
So we'll see.
I'm not a big steak sauce type of guy.
I'm not either, but I'll try it.
Yeah, I'll try it, but like people that like you want a wild opinion? You won't want to,
Throw it. Send it.
bro. Don't act like you're better than me. That you like A1. It's like the same. Like it's just a different. Like if like I see someone putting ketchup on their steak and A1 on their steak, I'm just gonna be like, bro, it's the same. Like don't you can't
I will
criticize.
say, A1 on a shitty steak can make it a tolerable steak.
Yeah, but like I don't want to eat a shitty steak.
Yeah, no. And a good steak, A1 makes it worse.
But like if someone's gonna be like, oh, you put ketchup on your steak, that's disgusting. And they get to whip out a bottle of A1, I'll be like, okay, like what are we? It's like ketchup with Worcestershire sauce and a little bit
Basically.
like well, like what are we lying to
You want
ourselves?
the
Why?
bottle of Worcestershire? I got one.
Um
Speaking of, that was on sale the other week.
um was it?
Remember when I told you?
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna say A16 sauce. I'm like,
No.
isn't it like dirt cheap to begin with? Um the yeah, not a big A1 guy. I tried it. And I'm like, ooh, this should be fun. Steak sauce. And I'm like, bad. Then I've tried like others.
Holy shit. Jesus
What,
Christ. Why is it $80 a gallon?
bro? There's no way that shit's $80 a gallon.
I'm telling you right here it is.
I think it's just a bad.
Yo, Worcestershire's up to $33? What the hell?
Bro, that
This is
ain't
not
right.
okay.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I was season hunting the other day just to kind of
Yeah?
see if I saw nothing. I still I still think a curry jerky is is something
I,
that would
I
slap.
I'm in. Yeah.
I just don't know curry
I
enough.
don't either. Not
I
at all,
it's
dude.
I I I I I wish I did because I like curry. I've had it in
So
my life,
like
not often, but enough.
I have made curry with simmer sauce,
Mhm.
and I've also tried making it with spice paste. So I went to the grocery store and bought a jar that was like this very thick, oily paste substance, kind of like tomato paste.
Mhm.
That was basically curry season. So I don't know. Maybe that's a direction to go. I'm not sure.
Might be. I it just
I need to go to the
I,
restaurant store again. I need some stuff.
yeah. Um I just you know, it's one of those things. I don't know.
It's also so hard to try new stuff when the old stuff works so well. That's another thing
I,
that I have an issue with sometimes.
yeah. I think the next time I think the next time I make the next time I make, I'm probably gonna make a batch of something I like, but I'm gonna make a sub batch of something,
Yeah, like that's what I've always done too. If I tried stuff.
just a tester batch.
Yeah.
I think I want to sit on the curry, and I need to do a lot of thinking there.
Are you
But
thinking like Indian curry or Japanese curry? Or are
Indian
those the
curry,
same curry?
I know they're different, but I think I want like an Indian curry that's just like it needs to have that not orange. I don't want it to be orange, but I want like you can tell the seasonings like orange, like a
Yeah.
classic. It got a good like kick to it, but like a flavorful kick. What's orange? There's
Yeah.
something that's orange. It's is it turmeric?
Turmeric,
I think that's
probably.
part. I
Yeah.
think that's a popular powder.
Yeah. Coriander,
Um,
cumin, turmeric, ginger, mustard, black pepper, cinnamon, cardamom, and cayenne.
I think it would just make a great jerky.
I mean,
I think it would give a good heat because
maybe this
curry
is
has
how
a
you
great.
do it. I don't know if that's really all curry really is, or if there's like some secret sauce somewhere. I don't know.
I need to maybe they're like good. See, like I need to look. I need to figure out what liquids you do when you make curry. Cause like maybe I have to like pivot. I don't know if like soy sauce and curry go like. But is there like another liquid that you use when doing curry stuff that might like
The fuck is that?
yeah what
Fenugreek? I don't even. I don't know what that is.
I, bro.
Fennel,
But
caraway, cinnamon, clove, mustard, nutmeg. Okay, I see. Yeah. I don't know
I
what
mean
the
it's a
fuck this
seed,
stuff is.
bro. It's a seed.
It is a seed. Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
Um, because maybe you got to pivot away from like I don't know if like Worcestershire sauce and a curry taste go together. So
Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe that one might, but soy might not. I don't know.
yeah, so I have to like look. I kind of have to like look at how you like truly. I have to look at like I have to look at what curry is and how you make it fully and see what liquids I need to do with it. But oh, that heat! Such curry has such a good heat to it. It's like a full body heat.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
Well, I think you're getting that from cayenne, basically.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which,
When I eat curry, it's like it's not like a spicy heat. It's just like a hot like it. I don't know.
yeah,
It heats me up different. Maybe it's the type of curry I had. Maybe I had some types of curry that is just like different. I don't know.
yeah.
But yeah, I it's always been on my mind. Been on my mind.
I'm making beef jerky right now.
I looked at meat prices and they were not ideal, so I did not make beef jerky this time. I think it was like I saw on my butcher that I want to go to that everyone recommends to go to that they were had it for like $7. So it wasn't
Oh.
like
Yeah.
don't think it was on I don't the holiday. I don't think roast around the holidays are a
Yeah,
good
no,
sale time.
not at all.
So
I just yanked one out of the freezer though.
yeah,
Um,
I'm out of freezer meat.
I'm not.
I got a Costco membership, so might
Oh,
be able to pick
nice.
up some good. I've always been
I've
I've
heard
always been
very
told
good things about Costco meat.
I've heard good things about their meat, and I've heard great things about their prices for said meat. So
Yeah. Yeah.
parents got me a Costco membership for Christmas.
Nice. Do you have one around there?
Like 20 minutes away.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in like a Costco drought around here. It's like not a good store to want to go to.
It's as close as I would want it to be. Like I don't want to just be always going like. Sure, it'd be nice if it was like right next door, but I think it would be worse for me like if it was right next door.
No, like I'm like triangulating between three Costcos
Mhm.
and they're all the same distance from me.
That's less than ideal.
So like if I say this one it's 30 miles, but it's 30 shitty miles. Like they're not good miles. I guess it's not terrible, but I don't want to. It's like I got to go to Lancaster.
Yeah.
And it's like close enough to Lancaster that I got to deal with it being Lancaster.
I am I'm 13 miles away.
Yeah,
So,
that's if it was that, I would be much more interested in getting a Costco membership.
yeah. And that's like 13 that's like back roads.
Yeah. That sounds like what I want and what I don't
Yeah.
have.
So, I'm not too upset about it at all. Like it's again, it's not like close, but the Costco's in a good enough shopping center as well. Like there's a if we're
Yeah,
going, we
that's
can
good.
do a couple things like the Costco, Target, uh, Best
Oh
Buy,
yeah,
Hobby
that's
Lobby,
like
Dick's,
that's yeah.
Kohl's, um, Michael, Ross, like a bunch of shit.
I just zoomed over to where you are, and yep, that's Costco.
Hmm. The winery right there, which I'm not a fan of, but in the area, people love it. Um, yeah. Um,
Yeah, I got like almost 7 pounds in my dehydrator right now.
that's good.
Going all the same, varying heat levels, gifts for Christmas. You know.
Hmm. Yeah, it's one of those things that I'll give it a couple more years, but I'll eventually upgrade my dehydrator. But I can't get 7 pounds in mine. But I never bought. I didn't know how into it. I didn't want to buy one that would get me 7 pounds right
Yeah,
away.
no, no. I'm gonna be honest. It's a behemoth,
Yeah,
and it's like I gotta put it somewhere too.
yeah,
You know, it's quite large.
yes,
I could probably get 10 pounds in though.
yeah,
Like I
which is nice.
each I split it in half, my 7-ish pounds, and each of them took like 3.5 trays. So
Yeah,
I used 8 out of 10 trays.
I think I can get like 4 pounds at once,
Yeah.
but that's not awful by any means.
Yeah.
'Cause I can get two. I can get if I can get 8 pounds done in a day, I'm not too upset.
Which is the amount of a full I round, roughly.
Yeah. Well, for
So
you, I don't. I typically buy in like three.
okay,
Wait,
yeah.
the
But I'm
when I
saying
buy
if
it,
you do get to buy
yeah,
full I rounds, that's what it is,
yeah.
give or take.
Typically, I buy like the half round roasts,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
which is like three and a half, depending on how it's cut. But yeah, um, damn, I was like, how am I gonna stall for time before Big Booty Mix? I only had one thing on my mind, but now we're like halfway through. But what's the time? You have like 5 minutes and you need to check on your jerky.
I mean, I could go like right now and go run and check on it if you want to
Okay,
start talking about what you thought.
yeah, if you want to check.
Yeah, I just want to go. I need to check and see how much longer it needs because I
Woo!
don't know.
You can
I'll be
listen.
right
I'll be
back.
talking.
I will
I'll be
listen. I'll
talking.
have
You
my
listen.
headphones on.
You'll have it ready. This is what I'm good at. This is what I can kill time. Cause I'm goddamn. I'm in a fucking pickle. Cause adult life. We got a new kitchen, so I don't need, but cookware set. We have a bunch of fucking mismatched pots and pans in my cookware set. So I want, nice pots and pans with covers that fit more than one goddamn pot. And you think, like, oh, let me just buy a cookware set. But holy shit, is it not that simple? It's not that simple at all. See, because there's like, you know, are you pro cooker? Are you a pro cooker? Because then you're gonna get your stainless steel. Um, if you're not, uh, uh, then you want to get nonstick. But then is there nonstick that you can dishwash? Nonstick that you can dishwash? Is it shitty? Do you need to like make sure is it like ceramic? Is it because again I don't like stainless steel is like what everyone like gets off on over, but like I'm not gonna try to have to like oil season all my pans. But then I don't want to maybe not necessarily not have to be able to dishwash my pans because like I'll hand wash them, but like every once in a while I just want to throw them in and get them like clean in the dishwasher 'cause it's like clean. But if they're nice enough, maybe I just will hand wash all my dishes or all my pans all the time. But I need a fucking bigger ass drying rack because these pans aren't big. Um, uh, the I can't trust Amazon. I can trust Amazon, but like when I look at reviews on Amazon, you have people that will be like, my ceramic coating's not working, but for all I know, they're like scraping with their metal fucking spatula
Oh yeah,
all the time, and I'm like,
absolutely.
I can't like trust that they're not like the ceramic coating comes off as they like steel wool clean them out and be like, I just don't understand. Because you can't trust
So
Amazon reviews because it's like old people that are just like, I love the product. I gave it to my grandkids, never used, 10 stars. Fucking arrived
okay,
3 minutes later than expected. 1 star, bad delivery.
I have some opinions.
Okay, I assumed you would. I like,
Okay, so where do I even fucking start?
I don't know because I'm lost.
I live with my dad. Obviously, you know that.
Yeah,
I do all of the cooking.
right.
Years ago,
I thought you just made chili for once a year and that's about all you
I
ate.
mean, I would need to make it once a week, man. Years ago, I bought a full set of green pan nonstick pans and pots. We're talking like three pans, three pans, three pots, one like 10-quart stock pot thing. You know, like it was the whole fucking set. Okay.
Yes.
They lasted for a while.
Hmm.
They they probably lasted like 5, maybe 10 years.
Were they
Probably
ceramic?
somewhere in between there. I don't think they were called ceramic, but maybe.
Like when I just on Amazon, I had cookware sets googled, and one of the things was like Green Life soft grip healthy ceramic nonstick 16 piece.
These were green pan.
Oh, no, Green Pan, not Green Life. Okay.
I'm not positive that they're ceramic. I don't think they are. They were good. They didn't last forever though. And that's the thing that I think you need to realize with nonstick stuff. So, in replacement of stuff that started sticking and I started to hate, I have replaced a bunch of pieces of my set, right?
Hmm.
Some of it I replaced with cast iron. Some of it I replaced recently with OXO non-stick pans. The OXO pans have been treating me really well. I really like them. They're very non-stick, and it seems like it's holding up. But there again, you know, It depends on what you. I'm very good with pans, and I don't put pans in the dishwasher. Like
Okay,
I'm
so you
hand
don't do
washing,
any
and
of
I
it.
don't use metal. You know,
What, you like use just the soft side of the sponge? Do you even use the abrasive side of the
I
sponge?
I use a non-scratching sponge with. I use the Scotch Brite side, but it's a non-scratch sponge. It's like not one of the aggressive Brillo pad sponges. It's like this. It's a softer Brillo pad sponge.
Okay. So not like my typical like if I'm gonna
It's
say
the
like
blue
the
one, not the green one.
okay, gotcha. Um, See, and I think that's the big thing I just need to like. I think the big thing I need to like just sit down and say to myself is dishwashing your pans are just not something you do when you get like a nice set. You just hand wash them with a soft sponge and move on with your life. Like you just need to like
Yeah,
you need to
like
avoid you need to stop you have to be gentle when using the good spatula.
yeah. Don't
And
break that fucking thing because you'll never find it again.
I won't. I'd be devastated. It's a metal spatula, so you do have to be careful when like scraping it on like
Yeah.
yeah.
See, like I have a 12-inch, a 10
Mhm.
inch, and an 8-inch, I think, of these pans. The handles are real nice. They don't get hot. The only problem with that is when you put this pan in the oven, that handle gets fucking hot, but you're so used to not having to worry about the hot handle that when you take it out of the oven, you grab the fucking handle that's hot.
I will be 1,000 billion% honest with you, Bruno. I I don't cook to the level that I ever put my pans in the oven. Never do. I don't know if I cook
I don't
wrong.
do it very often, but like lately I've been making potatoes.
Mhm.
Like I take a potato, slice just a little bit off the end, and cut like I don't know, like 3/4 inch rounds out of it and
Mhm.
put them in a pan, start it on the stove top, like brown up one side of the potato with a bunch of seasonings and shit on it. Flip them, throw it in the oven like 20, 30 minutes later. They're done, take it out. It's great. They're good.
That
But
yeah.
I also have done some stuff pan in the oven and I every fucking time I go to reach for that handle, I burn the shit out of myself.
Yeah.
I do like this pan though. I am a fan of it. Um,
And
but I also have like my 20 quart pot. That's a real nice pot that I bought. I have used Tefal stuff in the past and it was okay, but there again, it was okay for a certain amount of time. You know, like
mhm.
there's just a cutoff of like, okay, pan's fucked, get a new one with
Yeah.
non-stick stuff.
So like those are the two sets I've been in between.
So like the problem with this set, that's a lot of fucking pots.
Dude, I want the pots.
You're never gonna use that tiny one. That steamer insert probably won't use. Other than, do you see yourself using a square griddle like that?
No.
And that fucking one egg thing? Get that out of there.
Madeline would.
Like that might be good for like a grilled cheese. That little
It might
square
be.
thing.
I mean, I would whip it out when I want like a burger. Like every once in a while we do like burger. Like I might try it for that. It
Mm-hmm.
might be bad, but I would try it.
Mm-hmm. The only problem, you got such low sides that splatter is going to be
Yeah.
insane with a burger. I don't know, man. But like it's okay. It, 5 quart is a little on the small side for a big pot, to be honest with you
Yeah.
too.
Now, see, I
But
don't like
like,
make broth. Like, I don't. It's big. It's more than enough for what like I do.
okay,
But the other one is the other one I'm looking at.
yeah. Um,
Um,
you know, I don't have one of them things with the high sides.
well,
Sometimes I think it
that's
would
all
be
I
real
want.
nice to have. Yeah,
That's all I want.
yeah, that's a good one.
Because if I have to make anything like meat with liquid, I end up making it in the big ass pot. I
Yeah.
that's the one I want
I
the most.
uh,
I want pans with lids. That's what I want. I want pans with
yeah.
lids.
Pans with lids are nice. I
So,
think I like the like this set more, I would say.
hmm
I mean, you could get the 7 and then just add your big pot, like the high side pot,
hmm
pan, whatever thing. Like that might be an option if you don't need as much shit. But that one looks the Cuisinart. I just don't know about like is that as good of a pot like a set? Is that as good of a pan as Tefal? I don't know personally because it's been so fucking long since I bought a set.
yeah, and the reviews are good. Don't like even when I go on other sites and review them, they're like some people complain about it, but then like the one I said, it was like some people complain about it, and the way they worded it makes me think that like they don't know if that's a really an issue or if it's again like I said,
Yeah.
you never know how these people are treating them
No, you
because
don't.
like oh it doesn't last well, and then you're like well okay, but
All right. Well, you just scrubbed it with an SOS pat. What do you think the fuck is gonna happen?
yeah, or I use metal utensils in them, and like that's always and I scrape like oh I stir I'm stirring my thing, scraping my metal spoon on the bottom, which is a big no no. You can use a metal spoon, you just can't like
Just don't attack your pan with it.
yeah. So I think I'm gonna go with the cuisine art. You know,
I think I like the contents of the set better.
and you'd be surprised. Sometimes meals, there are a number of meals we do use multiple pots. Or
Yeah.
I mean,
I
we're
mean that
big.
little one's fucking tiny though.
Okay, so things that are good with that's good for our gravies. Perfect size
Okay.
for the gravies.
Fair.
Um, it's perfect size for if you're
I'm not a big
warming
gravy
up.
guy, so that's probably why.
What?
I'm not a huge gravy guy, so that's an issue with
Um,
me probably.
if we're doing like a if I'm warming up like a canned vegetable, typically really nice.
True.
Um, And then sometimes just like if you want warm marinara, like if we're making meatball subs,
Okay.
like just warming up some marinara sauce.
Yep.
Small one's
hmm
nice.
I do like
Um,
the size of an 8 quart stock pot better than a 5,
yeah.
personally.
So and like I want that deep pan. I want that deep
Yeah,
saute pan.
that does look like a nice pan. I think I might need
So
one of them.
so yeah.
See, when I like my replacement of that is I have an enamel cast iron pot
Mhm.
I use. That's like what I would replace that with.
Gotcha.
But
So
they're
yeah,
different, you know.
I'll let you know. I don't plan. I have to. My Christmas is I'm going out to see my mom's parents on Christmas Day. So like I'll Madeline works. So I'll wake up, I'm gonna drive out to Pittsburgh, spend the day out there. Typically they'll get me like an Amazon gift card or something like that. So I was like prepping like what I want to buy because
Mm-hmm.
with how bad shipping delays will be, I just want to get it ordered and it might be here for like the New Year's. So that and I'm gonna get TV stand, depending on how much like total sums. But
Yeah.
one with like a an electric fireplace in it that just
Oh,
puts out
okay.
heat.
Yeah.
It's not real, but get some heat, get that glow.
Yeah. I have
But
to.
oh damn, we're 44. We need to do so big booty mix 3, Bruno.
Yeah.
Can I preface this? And I from I thought you and me were gonna be in the same page. Might be the first week you and me are just like like very different from each other. It's the best
Yep.
way I can word.
Yep.
Because I had Madeline and
You
Madeline had some strong opinions about it when we were listening in the car. Like I almost was
okay?
not able to listen to the whole thing with her
Okay.
because we had very adamant opinions. But we'll talk
Yeah.
about that when we
I
can wrap
think
it all up at the end.
I think that we were very different That's all I can say.
So,
Beef jerky was done, by the way.
oh,
It's good.
oh. So can we start with the intro? Can we start with the end? Can we
Sure.
start at the end of our goat rating, which is actually the beginning?
Yeah.
Bro, intro was awful.
It
I
wasn't great. It was not
it's
memorable.
it was off key. Madeline was listening the whole time. She's like, "This is off key. This is all like it. It like
I need
it
to
was a
fucking
heart.
start this thing again.
It was a harsh beginning. She was like all upset because it was like off key the whole time, and it was just an assault on the like. It wasn't like a build up. It was just like straight in. Um, I'm assuming you're listening to it.
I am. You can keep going.
No, it's like
It was
again my
straight in. Yeah.
again my baseline was it was like my baseline was the 5 of like it's a good build me an intro, which the first two was. And like it was solid, but this was off key and it was harsh, so it's gonna earn less than a 5 because it doesn't meet my base minimum of what I expect an intro to be. So mine gets a 3,
Hmm.
one for being harsh and the other one for being off key. Like, it's not how I wanted to get in there. Disappointing by the fact that they've nailed it twice before.
Okay. So I'm gonna say if it wouldn't have been fucked up, because it is. You're absolutely correct. It's fucked up. If it wouldn't have been fucked up, I might have had it at a 6 because the song holds a lot in my heart. Okay,
Yeah,
because like Cinema by Skrillex is like old school me. Like that was my shit. Okay,
yeah,
but it
not
was
a bad
fucked
song.
up.
It,
Um, I'm gonna go with a 4. I think it's not as bad as you're making it out to be, but yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
you know, it is. Um, so I we're just gonna keep working backwards. Sound
It's
clips.
fine.
There were sound clips.
There were sound clips, but that's about
However,
all I can say.
however, I heard him in the beginning. I swear I heard none in the middle, and
Nope.
then I heard him at the end.
Yep.
Well, I was like halfway through. I'm like, am I missing these?
Nope.
It's like, I think, and some of them were so blasé. Like, I don't.
I'm gonna give it a 2, just so you know.
I was gonna give it a. I was
No,
stuck between a 3 and a
because
4.
like the new ones, the sound clips add. These they were just there. I don't know what to
Yeah,
tell you.
give me another 3 for me. Like, the first one was kind of good.
Yeah, I was fine, but like in the end, I guess it was the kind of two friends
Yeah.
saying, but like it wasn't enough. It wasn't good.
Nah.
I needed better.
Happy they're there though.
Yeah, I welcome the addition, but get your act together.
They have we're in the formula. Like 4 should just be the formula.
We're
Um.
getting there.
So yeah, and you were right. I mean, there were sound clips. So yeah. Song selection. You wanna? I
Okay,
have an opinion.
I know you do. I would say that I knew 80% of the songs,
Mm-hmm.
and I enjoyed them.
Okay.
And
Did
I'm
you enjoy
like,
them this mix? Do you enjoy them that they were mixed?
yeah, I thought they did an okay
Okay.
job.
Okay.
I'm going like a 7. Cause like
Really?
there were, yeah, I'm telling you, I like this one. Um, they were good songs thrown in. Okay, no, I can't go a 7.
It's- that's just that's. I mean, you can.
No, I
That is
can't. I
really
fucking
good.
can't. Yeah, because I looked at it and I'm like, wait a minute, that's like a pretty damn good score.
I
I
I
think I have to
knew.
do a 6 because like before they had bangers, then they did them real well. Now I just like almost all the songs, and I think it's to my taste more. But like there wasn't any knockout of the parks, but I don't think there were any shitters either.
Yeah.
So I'm going at a 6. I know I'm sticking with it, but I have reasons for it.
I I think I was being generous with a 4. Like I knew the songs. I wasn't a huge fan of a lot of them, but like I know like I could listen to them, and I did
Yeah.
listen to them. I just didn't think they were like songs I wanted to hear in a mix. And I did have some I like noted down in my brain I wanted to bring up as a point, but there was like one or two that I'm like, sure I know this song, sure it was like a fine song, but like I don't need this in my mix. Like I don't need this in this type of mix.
Okay.
And I think it was like a pop. I think it was a couple of the poppy hits that like
Okay.
um
Yeah.
they didn't have like you got a friend in me mixed with something like
Dude, that threw me for a loop.
that is if there was ever gonna be like an asterisk next to two, it'd be that
That's what it
one little.
is.
It's that gem. It's a gem of the
I'm
one.
gonna go listen to it right now because I'm on the page. It was at like
Uh,
10 minutes or something.
it's like such
Yeah,
a
yeah. There. It
gem.
just hold on. It just why the fuck is it there? But I love it.
What song do they mix with it? Because I could never remember.
I'm having trouble seeking, so I'll tell you in like 30 seconds.
Okay. Um, I don't know what like I don't. It's just nothing with three stood out to me. Like it was like such a. I think they hit it for some people, or I think they went a direction that they thought was going to be the right direction, but they didn't take what they learned from two and what they did with one and make
Yeah,
three.
I think if you mixed the, I think they got the flow better in two.
Yes,
If you mix the flow and the banger sections of two with the background music of three, I would have rated it really highly.
probably better. Yes, yes. It had good flow. I like it.
It it's it's the Toy Story theme mixed with what's that fucking Hello song? Not Adele, the other one.
Um.
You're all right, but I'm all right. You're darling to enjoy the party. Yada yada. Yada. Hello. Ah,
Oh.
fucking.
Yeah. It's a female artist.
I
Um.
just came to say hello.
I just can't.
Yeah, by Dragonette. I
Yes.
just came
Yeah.
to say hello.
It was
Like if
so
they put
crisp.
those sections, like those bops mixed in with the background music, like give me that mix and I'm in.
Again, I will say it till the end of this rating. That Toy Story like edit could be in the. It could come out if they had that in Big Booty Mix 23. I would have been like, this is amazing. Like this is amazing by current standards. It was just so perfect.
It
Um.
was really fucking good.
So what was your flow?
I'm saying 4. I don't it wasn't as good as 2,
No,
but overall I was okay with it.
I was gonna say four as well. It better than one. Better than one, but
But
definitely a
1 was
downgrade from.
cuts. It
Yeah.
wasn't flow. Let's get that straight, okay?
Yeah. So four. So
I'm at
yeah,
a 4, you're at a 3.5. We got a lot closer than I thought.
I this is exactly where I would have put it. It was definitely I would if you asked me to put one or three into my like a list of like ones I would play, I would have to pick one over three.
I
Um,
think that the sound clips is bringing mine down pretty heavy, but I think I just have to leave it like that, and that's just how it is.
be at like a five, which would put you better than one.
I don't fucking want to, because it doesn't deserve it.
Well, two fours and a six, so that
I
puts you
got
at like it put you at like high.
I gotta put that as a 3, so it's decidedly above 1 because it is.
It's they were there. I have them at 3. I think they were there. I think they added a little bit.
Yeah, maybe I'm being harsh on them.
It's harsh because it was the first because I don't they didn't have people saying, "Oh, I had this sound clip," because they never people didn't know to ask for it.
Yeah.
I have hopes for 4. I have high hopes for 4. I know the view count isn't there, but like based on what they're learning,
Oh yeah, leaps and bounds. You know.
um, so if I know we don't have a note section, but if out of the 3 we've listened to, if I was gonna ask you to also note, would you put this? If I was gonna say, hey, at
Would
the
I
end of
put
this,
this in the mashup mix of like just give me the
yeah,
good
like
ones?
so. So what I learned actually is I just listened to 18 in the car with Madeline because we were driving. The YouTube video is cut down horribly now. Like it's only 55 minutes. The ending is completely cut out. And there's just big sections in the middle that are cut out. They probably cut out like 7, 8 minutes of the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah. Um.
I didn't know that.
So I might be like, hey, can you download them so I can get like the full versions now?
Yeah, I'll get them. No problem.
But if I was gonna like eventually I'm gonna take this list and do like a mash where I'll just put them on shuffle. And when I'm going on a car
Okay.
ride, just to get, would you throw it in your shuffle of random
Fuck
ones to pull
no.
up? Any of them?
No.
I debate about 2. I am like almost I'm on the fence as would I listen to 2 maybe
Are
every
you
once in a
telling?
while?
Are you at? Hold on. I need to clarify. Are you asking me if I would put this in my like giant shuffle playlist, or are you asking me if I would put this in my big booty mix? These are the ones I want to listen to mix.
Like yes, that like a
Like
shuffle
a
of big booty mix. Like
okay.
you got any
Fuck
random big
no.
okay.
No.
Not 2?
No.
Okay. I'm on
It's
the fence
not
of
worth
2.
it.
I'm on the
Like
fence of 2.
it's not. It's not worth it to put an hour mix in for 2 minutes.
It had some yeah.
No.
I I'm on the fence. I'm not saying I would, but I'm not saying I wouldn't.
Okay. When we get to 11, we'll talk again.
We will, but maybe that 1 hour will be needed every once in a while. This is what this whole thing is for. Is for me to curate a big booty mix shuffle that like I don't have
Okay.
to like I can like
Fair.
just you know.
I'm following.
So what
Would
big
I put 3 into the mix or
I'm
2?
not no 2 maybe. Maybe 2. Big booty mix 4. What 4? Trying to find the YouTube video for it. Crazy that you like search it and it just doesn't show up, but it's on there somewhere.
You gotta hit the playlist. You gotta get to the playlist and then scroll down the playlist.
Bruce. Yeah, I know. But like YouTube search is so ass. Like I know it exists.
It's better than Reddit, but it's terrible.
Oh no, 4's not on YouTube. 4's not on YouTube, that's what it was. Um, gotta go to my thing. YouTube, YouTube music. And then no, I can't. I have to switch accounts, so I'm not under my brand account. I go to library. Big Booty Mix 4. It's 1 hour and 1 minute.
I don't remember if that bloop shows up, but I'm sorry if you heard that.
I did not hear Bloop.
I mean, I know you wouldn't, but
Um, God, that is another aggressive. I don't want to spoil too much, but that is another aggressive intro. Um, but that will be on my way to. That'll be a Pittsburgh on a Sunday, going to Christmas. Um, time. It's like the perfect time of the year to listen to these because I have so many trips I need to drive to.
Well, you may grab your mixes at any point that you like.
I will. Um, any more comments on those?
I don't think so.
That's good. Um, man, I definitely think I had something else. I just like got so caught up in all that.
I posted a link
You did.
about batteries.
Yeah.
Apparently
Salt.
somebody's doing a salt battery.
That makes sense. We got a lot of salt.
Um that is your link, not my link. Uh I thought it was interesting because sea salt battery is fucking heavy apparently, but
Yeah,
it's like
well,
4 times capacity.
that's
But
crazy.
that might be great for like batteries that don't move. Like all these
That's a
people
big
that
thing.
want like a home backup battery, like
Mm-hmm.
Tesla Powerwalls and shit.
Yep.
All those things can just be like sea salt.
Yeah. The other idea, uh, there were a few homes I looked at that had solar panels, and I always talked. I'm like, oh, well, if I have the solar panels, I would look into like trying to get like batteries that charge. Like the solar panels are great and whatnot, and I know you can sell back the power for money, but
Yeah,
it's more advantageous to just store it from when I need it versus selling it back. Um,
yeah, true.
so I've definitely I've thought
I don't know
down
what
that.
the costs like I don't know how the costs of that works out, but
Yeah, and
yeah.
my realtor said about like, yeah, that's what he would look at next is like getting batteries for solar panels just because you can use them then in an emergency situation, like no power.
Yeah.
Uh,
I I just don't know. I guess my problem with it is that I know how much batteries tend to take a shit
yeah,
and they're expensive.
yeah, and that's maybe
Like
these
big
lot.
batteries are
Yeah,
pricey. It's like one of those things that I don't know if the cost benefit is there. But I absolutely agree with you. It would be nice to have your own personal like this is my shit, this is my
mm-hmm.
power kind of thing.
Um,
So,
the um, oh yeah, yeah, that's big battery, big battery, big solid battery. I assume. I hope we don't lose power, but like now would be the time that we lose power just from the grid being taxed from everyone like blasting heat.
I mean, yeah, but the grid being taxed happens in the summer, I think a lot harder. Cuz like my heat doesn't use power. My AC fucking does though.
Yeah. Um. I. Well, my only thought is we are getting we're getting to the temperatures. While there are other sources of heat pump is getting to be one of the most popular forms of heat, and definitely in newer and or like additional construct. Like most people, if they buy a new AC unit, they're gonna get a full HVAC unit, and then
Yeah.
they'll use the heat pump 90% of the time because it's a cheaper source than their traditional home heating systems. I wish they would have done it here, and I wouldn't have to turn oil on. Like I would say, oh, it's gonna get hot. Let me turn on the furnace and like get that oil heat as well. But
Yeah.
like for the majority of the winter, like now it like the past couple months, it would have been nice just to been able to have hot air blown. Um,
Yeah.
Heat pumps efficiency goes down to absolutely dog water in these temps. Like under 20, they go to absolute shit, and they are just like eating electricity because they're I think their efficiency goes down like 20% because they can't like disperse the cold at like with how
Yeah.
the system works. They can't disperse the cold out.
Yeah, you're
Um,
basically trying to throw the heat or the cold under the frost line, but it's just fucking cold out there.
yes. So I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. People will be running little space heaters that just are just coils eating up. I don't know. I don't know. Look at
I got my
Texas.
space heater on right now.
Do you?
Yeah, it's under my desk. It's fucking
Oh,
computer.
I. That's kind of why I wish. I wish we had it now, but like when we get the uh like electric fireplace for the living room, like that would be one of those things I'd bump up, and that should heat the. It won't heat the whole first floor, but like it'd be in a central enough location the heat will probably go places
Yeah,
to supplement.
yeah. Or it's like the rest of the house can be a little colder while you're being cozy in the living room, and then you go to bed and get under
Bro,
comforter kind of thing.
bro, oh my god, I our bedroom temperature is just such a point of contention.
Uh-oh.
So we have to keep the bedroom like decently cold
Okay.
because goddamn Madeline's a fucking space heater when she falls asleep. Like after her consciousness goes from like conscious to sleep, her body like heats up like a goddamn like coil, and she just like she's a bed warmer. So we can't keep the bedroom hot because as soon as she like wakes up from being asleep, she's hot and she needs to like cool down. So the bedroom has to be cool. But when she gets into bed, she's cold because we have to keep the bedroom cold. So I have to listen to her be like, "Oh, I'm freezing." She has to like bundle up. But then the minute she falls asleep, like I come to bed and the bed's warm. She's like heated up the bed. I come into a nice warm, pre-warmed bed. But it is crazy. Like hot to the like she's hot to the touch whenever like I get into like if she wakes up.
Crazy.
Yes. So I'm pretty fine if the bedroom is a couple of degrees warmer, but like we can't. It has to stay cold.
I don't know. I feel like
So,
I've gotten used to having a fairly warm bedroom
dude, you
because of
have
my
like a
computer.
goddamn like flannel sheet or like fuzzy. Your whole
Dude, I love
bedroom
my
is
sheets. I sometimes just don't use a sheet in the summer though.
oh,
I
I'm
just
so
don't
happy.
sleep on with a
I've
sheet.
bastardized Madeline into not like using a top sheet, and it's awesome.
See, like I never use a comforter.
Yeah, we use we only use a comforter.
I see. I understand.
I don't have no top sheet bullshit. Madeline's not living that life. I can't remember. I think it's my. I can't remember which parent it is. One of my parents apologized to Madeline because they never used a top sheet, or they never used a top sheet, and they forced my other parent to never use a top sheet. So then they
Mm,
never bought me and my brother top sheets, so we just don't use the top sheets. Um,
I see.
but they were like, "Yeah, sorry, Madeline. Like, we don't like them," and then they never used them, and they don't like them now. Like, I'm definitely corrupted by my parents. One of my parents not liking
Yeah.
them, and it just
Mm-hmm.
my family doesn't use them. And now Madeline doesn't. I won't buy them for my kid. Like it's just like it's gonna Crusader
That
Kings
trickle
family
down
tree out.
effect. Yep.
Um,
Oh, I'm trying to reset my Spotify password and it's not working.
bro, why you
I
need to
don't
reset your
know
Spotify?
because I looked at the sizes of these files and they're very tiny and I want to get better ones.
I was so disappointed listening to the end of Big Booty Mates 18, and I didn't get the little ending. Like
Just
I don't
pissed
need
off.
them, but like
Who uses this bullshit login that you have to follow them on Spotify to be able to download their fucking song?
yikes.
Bro, just let me in. I know an account exists. Just let me in.
Hmm. I guess you never had a premium Spotify.
No, I haven't.
Hmm.
Fine, I'll just try the other email too.
Well, you know, maybe one of these
Oh,
years.
it was that one.
Do you have a password manager?
I this is pre I've never signed into it with my password manager since then.
Ah, I haven't installed it, but I got my new graphics card.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yep. That was. I think I'm going to. I'm gonna. I'm gonna get a can of air, and I'm gonna do a full like dust out slash like desk cleanup this like Saturday. I have a
Yeah.
lunch. I have a
Nice.
lunch with my one grandparents for Christmas Eve.
Dude, I was about to
And
say something. I'm glad I caught myself and didn't.
what?
Well, you were going to lunch.
Oh yeah, pretty on that. Yeah.
I can't.
I don't think my other brother. I don't think the brother that does eat lunch, um, is going though, which is
Okay.
surprising because it is lunch. Um, but I think I'm gonna do a desk wipe down to get all the dust off, and do a computer blowout. So
That works.
I was also thinking about one of those like non-canned air dusters.
I believe that's called a compressor.
No, it doesn't compress air. Uh, it would be one of like there's a good one I saw on YouTube, but it would be like I think it's hard to call this a compressed air because I think it's like more of a
You just
fan.
want a baby leaf blower.
Yes,
You know, you can buy my leaf blower if you want. I won't be mad at you.
I think my computer would be damaged with those winds. I could easily see him snapping my RAM in half.
Yeah, I've heard that these are nice, though. I have heard
Yes.
good things about them.
Um, I've used them before. They're nice. They definitely are better than canned air. You just get to like use them. Uh, Never invested myself in one, but I think I will. Like, I can't
Yeah,
say that I don't have a device that warrants average dusting at times. So, one of these times I will pull the trigger and uh, you know, treat my girl right. But yeah.
fair enough.
Fucking have sound issues again because I'm to rip my goddamn display drivers. So fucking trash. It's all trash. I hate working on my own computer. I work on computers all day and I don't mind it, but my own it's
I
just like
I 100% understand the feeling.
just work. I don't need you to be like upset. I need you to just sometimes like one of my monitors flickers. I'm like, please don't.
Dude, but it just did that. Don't do that. Don't put that voodoo on me.
Mm. I guess the only other comment I have is I think I nailed Christmas gifts this year. So that's always a good
That's
feeling when
good.
you got them, when you
Yeah.
bought them all and you nail them.
Nice.
I got my coworkers good ones. Got family good ones. My parents. I You inspired me to get what I got my parents. I was like thinking about what to buy them. Or I was thinking like I know you had like Eric the other year for Secret Santa, and I remember you bought him a hand warmer. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that might be a good idea for my parents. They walk their dog a lot in the cold in the winter.
Okay.
They sit in the garage to smoke and like talk while they're smoking out there. So that's like a cold environment that they bundle up in. My dad does like security work as like an extra job, and he sits in his car for like events and stuff. So I was like, yeah, it might be a good one. So I got like hand warmers, the electric
Nice.
ones.
Sweet.
You do Secret Santa this year?
I did. And I remembered why I don't like doing it. Because guess who I
Uh,
got?
who?
Fucking again! Eric!
Oh, you got Eric again.
Yeah.
Did you get
Dude,
your gift?
no. I think I'm done. I think I'm
Did you
done.
send your gift?
Yes.
You don't
Fucking
have to tell me who you
stupid.
got, but what did you send? Oh, you told me who you got. Never mind.
I told you.
When did you get him?
Um, I, dude, I couldn't for the life of me think of anything.
Not for a third year in a
So
row.
I went with a tried and true. I got him a Groot Christmas Funko Pop.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's just
I
such a
I am feeding the addiction,
that is such a softball. That's such an underhand softball. I
bro.
respect it. I respect it because I would have done the same thing. But that like
I also got him a bag of beef jerky.
okay,
Bro, what the fuck do I get him?
not a handmade one, like a
No, a bag of whatever beef jerky that I found.
okay. No, you get him a Funko or you get him something for Emmett or his dog.
But then that's like fucking not for him, you know?
No,
I
it
didn't want to
is.
be that guy.
No, that is. It's his fault for having a kid.
Fair.
Um, just be like me. Next year,
All right, this pisses me off now.
just say no. Just just be on my boat, Bruno. I've not done it for 2 years now. I'm just so much more happier without like this stupid. I hate Secret Santas.
My computer is trying to kill itself.
Oh god, Explorer.exe. No,
Yeah,
Explorer, no. Um,
it is not happy. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. You can stay sitting there for now. They changed the naming scheme of these fucking mixes after 21 of them.
of course.
Bastards. Sons of bitches.
Um, got anything else?
Other than a Explorer that I don't want to touch on my screen in front of everything? No. That's it.
Well, that's good because that's all we have for this week's episode of Thursdays are the Best Days podcast. Thanks for listening and goodbye.
See you later.